YouTube, it's Sarah from Losing It For Me 42, and I'd like to talk about transfer addiction. So, I've been suffering of late from a overindulgence of spending, buying crap I don't need. A few of us have come on and talked about this at times. Oh, this is not where I want to go. I want to go there. Sorry. A few of us have come on and talked about this of late, and it's really kind of like put the pieces together and really made me see, like, yes, I too have this problem, and boy, do I have this problem. So, I think the hard part about this is that it starts so easily, rationally. The expenditure of funds makes sense. You know, you go clothes shopping, you need clothes. Whether it's underwear or it's, you know, whatever that you need new of because, you know, your clothes are just falling off you. And I think it starts with that, like, I need this, so let me go buy this. And you do, and it feels good. And it doesn't feel good. It's something Jess from Watch Kitty Shrink really pointed out, and it really made a lot of sense, where it's not the owning of something that makes you feel good. It's the purchase. That you get a rush from the actual purchase. And I was like, yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah. Where it's not so much like I want an item, it's that I want to buy said item. It's very strange. And something Made Up Mama, you know, has talked about where she's got a buying food addiction, where like she'll return food to the grocery store because she really bought way too much. And it's like, I know what that feels like. There's only so much food I can eat, but boy, do I want to buy a shit ton of it. Why? And for me, it really started to click in when I started buying makeup. I have more makeup than I could possibly use in my lifetime. Since I don't wear full face makeup, I just do my eyes, I just do my lips, like that's it. I still have more makeup than I could probably use in my lifetime. And yet, Ulta bag. Lipsticks in an Ulta bag. I have pretty much every color I could need. Doesn't stop me from buying more. Makeup was a very big thing for me when my mother died. When she died, or when she got sick, because she was sick for months before she died. When she got sick, like really, really sick, and she was in and out of the hospital, I bought so much makeup. And I got obsessed with watching YouTube tutorials on makeup. And it really made me feel good because I felt girly and I felt like, you know, I could cover up everything I didn't like about myself, and at least I'd have something nice. You know, I had this mentality. And I was never a girly girl. I never learned how to put on makeup. I never had any of that. So that was a big thing for me. And I realized after some time that I had a problem. And that, you know, it was probably over 6 months after my mother passed that I realized, like, I had enough makeup. I had bought foundations and powders And I'm like, I'm never going to do full face makeup. I don't like how it feels. I don't like how it looks on me. I'm not going to do it. Like, and my skin is very sensitive, so I tend to break out when I do full face makeup. Like, my skin just like clog. So I don't tend to do that. And like, I just realized that I needed to just stop. And I cut ties with all the people I watched on YouTube, and I was just like, no, I'm not gonna, because they'll hype a product, and then I'll be like, oh, I need that product. I cut ties, and I just parted ways, and I was like, no, it's over. And I was like, I'm just not, and I gave so much makeup away. I gave bags and bags of it away, and I still have more makeup than I could wear in a lifetime. And of late, I have noticed that I am buying makeup. Eyeshadow palettes, I don't need eyeshadow. Lipsticks, I don't need lipsticks. And it was really like the light bulb in my head going, problem. And yeah, I've seen it a lot now. I don't have any money. I am poor. We've had a couple of financial hiccups that have really, have really cut into things very hard. Like, we're getting by, but like, we don't have extra. And it's like, here I am going to Ulta, and granted, they were all on clearance, but fuck, do I not need fucking lipstick? And I've noticed this in how I food shop. I've noticed it in pretty much everything I want to buy. Buy. It doesn't matter what. And, I'm just like, someone needs to take my fucking credit card away from me. Because then I won't have any money. Because that's all I have is my credit card. And my credit card is not doing well. And this is kind of what happened last time, is that my credit card got ran up. And I was like, fuck. And then I worked really hard to get it back down. And now it's all the way back up. And the good part is I'm seeing it, I'm aware of it. I don't really need my lights on yet, it's not that dark. Anyway, I see it, I'm aware of it, I am consciously aware of it, but like any addiction, it is not just going to stop just because I want it to. I'm going to try very hard, and I declare a no buy. Declare a no buy. Even though I have stuff sitting in Makeup Geek's cart calling my name. If I really want it, it will be there. It's not like it's on sale or anything. It'll be there. I don't need it right now. I have plenty of other stuff. No buy. I'm not buying clothes. I don't need clothes. I've been given so much clothes that it's been such a godsend to be able to wear clothes that actually fit. That just changes my entire mentality of my day. You have no idea. And Esther is a freaking angel. She has absolutely changed my life in ways. Just, it sounds ridiculous, but it's so true. Like, I don't need to go out and buy clothes. There's no clothes that I don't have, really. And people have been so kind giving me clothes. I don't need clothes. I don't need makeup. I honestly think that I need to have my boyfriend even do my food shopping so that I can't be like, ooh, this sounds good. No. This is what I need. And I need to, like, just remove that rush from buying something. And I was buying just random stuff, like stuff off of, and it's so hard because, like, you get into this, at least like how I started, I got into this whole like buying things on Amazon Prime, going like, oh, I need this for my journey. I need this. Like, I need this. This will help with this. I need that. This will help. That'll help with something else. And I need to try this, and I need to try that, and I can't do it. My credit card is hemorrhaging. It's bad. I need to just be like, fuck no. And get really, really poor and pay that shit down. Take my tax returns, pay it down. Because even my tax returns aren't going to pay it off, which is bad. Bad. So, I'm declaring a no-buy. I should make it for several months. I don't know if I can make it several months, but... And I'm like, I honestly think, like, I just need to go through my boyfriend for every purchase that I need to make and just be like, nope. If I need it, he'll buy it. Like, you know, the only things I'm allowed to use my credit cards for, gas. Everything else, he can pay. At a Virgin Bank account, but like, he can pay. He can use the card. Because every time I pull out my credit card, I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? And it's like, literally, I never associated my eating with addiction. But I have definitely noticed that, like, I am doing things that I don't like the fact that I'm doing them. And I go, like, this is wrong. Like, I'm doing something I'm not okay with, and yet I'm doing it because I want that reward. And it's not the item that I'm purchasing, it's the fact that it's so weird. The fact that I'm spending money is the thing that I'm like, yay! And I'm like, I don't have any money. It's not real money. But I can, like, the little devils in my head tell me that I need to buy these things. And I'm like, I don't need to buy these things. Nope. So I'm getting serious, taking my credit card away, and I am going to live off of what I actually have, or even less than what I have. I'm not going to buy anything again. And it feels very hard to even just say that. Like, the fact that I'm saying that feels hard is wrong. Like, I know there's something wrong here, but I need to not do stuff. Just because it's on sale doesn't make it okay. Like, I hunt clearance racks constantly, and I've always been the clearance rack kind of person, but, like, I'm hunting these clearance racks, and I'm like, you don't need it. You don't need it. Yeah, it's a good sale, but that doesn't mean you need it. Yeah. So, I am on a no-buy. And I really... You don't think of these things. When I started this, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to want to buy clothes all the time. Like, I knew in my head that I was going to want to buy clothes because I will be able to fit them, and that'll be great, and I can shop in regular stores, and that'll be great. And I thought of those things, but you don't think about the fact that, like, it could be a real problem with you going, like, do I actually need this? Or do I just want this? You know? Do I even, like... I don't even know how to describe it. Like, the fact that I purchase things, and as I pull out my credit card, I'm like, I know how much money has been run up on that thing, and yet I'm sticking it in the machine anyway. So, I need to cut the cord now. Now that I see it, now that I recognize it, now that I know it, I need to cut that freaking cord before it snowballs into ridiculous things. Like, I was looking at a new car. My car isn't even paid off. Like, I have a pretty new car. It's a good car. I like the car. Why am I looking at fucking cars? So, the makeup is really, for me, it was like, you know, I guess it's like when I don't know how to equate it to things, but I'm like, when you know you do something wrong, and you know that one thing you do and it's wrong, and then you're like, oh, I did that one thing. Yeah, that was wrong. And that for me, it was makeup. Is like, makeup, I I had been able to continue to purchase makeup on occasion, but it was on like a very limited basis where I would go in and buy like, okay, I know I wear these types of lipstick. You know, I know I wear this lipstick. I've now emptied this lipstick, and I wear it so much that I emptied it, which is a fucking miracle for me. And I'm like, okay, so I want to get another one of those. And I will go in and I'll look at the different colors, but I'll end up usually just getting that one color because I like that color and I wear that color all the time, hence I emptied it. Yeah. It's not that anymore. Now it's like, I want 5 or 6. Why do I need 5 or 6? Yeah. So, no buy. And if you guys are struggling, know you're not alone, and that, you know, it sucks. It's something to be aware of. It's something to be conscious of, you know. And I honestly think with all addiction, like the very first step is just knowing what's your problem. Okay, guys.